2008 graduate of the University of Arizona, and I want you to look to your right. Less than 20 seconds out, I present to you your United States Navy's A-18C Hornet. Do we have your attention? That was a high-speed pass. He's going to bring it around. And with any luck, being able to stay clear of the clouds, he's going to demonstrate a 21st century representation of a World War I flight maneuver known as the Immelman. Today, you're going to see this airplane go from 110 miles an hour to 700. This, from Naval Air Station Oceana, Virginia, is the Hornet's Immelman. The clouds are an issue today. This is called the minimum radius turn. Right now, he's experiencing 7 times the force of gravity as he maneuvers this airplane in a very, very tight circle. As MacGruber slows the aircraft down to what they call the carrier configuration pass. The carrier configuration pass indicates that the wheels are down, the flaps down, and the all-important tail hook is also down. It is the tail hook that allows the aircraft to land in less than 400 feet on the deck of an aircraft carrier at sea that's moving away from the pilot at an angle. 40 miles an hour is his landing speed. Just think, the design of this aircraft was a loser for the Air Force, but became a huge winner for the United States Navy. Because it had 2 engines, McDonnell Douglas and the folks at Northrop got together and they said, we can make this work for the Navy. They strengthened the landing gear. They made it a little bit bigger, and it has become one of the most important aircraft in the history of aviation, having flown with the United States Navy since 1979. From the left, Lieutenant Lindahl is now performing a repositioning maneuver to align his aircraft with the show line. He'll come by at 300 miles an hour and demonstrate the superb nose authority and the ability of the F-18 to point at an adversary aircraft. Watch him turn it on a dime as we do. The pitch, rate, demo. Slow the airplane down, and we're actually going to go live to the cockpit and say hello to MacGruber as he demonstrates the high alpha pass. Alpha is a term that refers to the number of degrees the nose is pulled up above the horizon. It has an incredible ability to fly slow. Very important, sometimes just as important as flying fast. Hey MacGruber, how slow you want to go today?
Well, Rob, I think today we're going to try for about 130 knots, 130.
All right, buddy, we'll be looking for it. Go ahead and call the speeds. We're ready for the slow ride.
All right, currently going through 180 knots.
That's a little over 220 miles an hour.
150.
That's 173.
140.
That's under 160.
And there you have it, 130 knots, 130.
130 knots. I tell you what, buddy, you go any slower, you're going to turn into a bag of hammers. All right, ladies and and gentlemen, make some noise so MacGruber can hear you in the cockpit. You hear that, partner?
Oh, yes, sir. That's good.
How many degrees are you pitched up on that?
25 right now.
Copy that. 25 degrees nose up. Weight 4,000 pounds. Listen, as he lights the candles in the afterburner to power away. How'd you like to show us how fast you can go, MacGruber?
That sounds great, Robert. Be back in a minute.
All righty. He's going to turn it around. This time, he's going to show you a high-speed pass approaching Mach 1. The numbers he's going to give you are going to be like 0.9, 0.91, 0.92, almost the speed of sound. Always being careful not to exceed the speed of sound. Let's look to the right as he's accelerating, diving down. We'll stay with him. We're ready for you to call the speeds anytime you want, Scott. How fast you going, buddy?
Currently 0.92, 93, 95.
You were making so much noise. Did you say 0.96?
Oh, that's right, Robert. Sure did.
Oh, man, that was good. You got some good vapes going by, too. Now, he's going to come back through and do what is known as a carrier break. During carrier operations, the carrier fleet is at its most vulnerable. They're always pointed into the wind to get the most wind over the deck in the direction of takeoffs and landings, to use the carrier speed, the carrier speed and the wind speed to allow for better approach speeds. As these aircraft come back in, they come in fast. They do a break over the carrier deck, slow to a 275, lower the gear in the flaps and the tail hook, and then approach for landing. This is called the Hornet carrier break. Oh yeah, let's watch Scott Lindahl. Carrier operations can take place as quickly as one every minute. It takes an incredible coordinated crew work to make this happen. As he slows down, we'll see him do a touch and go. He'll plant that airplane right down on the runway, and just like on a carrier, whether they catch a wire or not, they shove the throttles forward in order to give power to go around in case the tail hook misses. Then, on his approach, here's what happens as they get ready to land. The landing signal officer calls out this. Hornet 1-1, 3/4 of a mile, call the ball. Roger ball. Now, he'll touch down. Watch how fast all three wheels reach the ground, and then he will power it away and climb out just like there were a bolter on a carrier. The touch and go, the nose comes up, the gear comes up, the flap comes up. Camera's ready. A high-speed photo pass coming from the right. Again, Lieutenant Scott Lindahl from Omaha, Nebraska. A 2008 graduate of the University of Arizona and flying for the VFA 106 Gladiators at Naval Air Station Oceana right up the road at Virginia Beach. And we're thrilled to have these guys back in the air. Look to your right. Camera's ready. Here comes your United States Navy's F-A-18 Hornet. The F-A-18 Hornet is one that's regularly used in fighter attack and aircraft carrier landing missions, thanks to those who maintain it.